Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about how you can relax your hair all by yourself at home. So I know that a lot of people are at home right now. So even if you don't relax your hair right now, you can also do that. If your hair is not due for relaxing, you can do that later on. So, but if your hair is due, this is the right time for you because I know lots of salon are closed. So this is the right time for you to probably put it into practice and see if you can do it yourself. Actually, when I came to Germany, I didn't know what to do. I don't know how I did it. I just tried it one day and I found out that I could do that. But when I was in Nigeria, I couldn't do it. I actually had to go to the salon to get it done. But in Germany, it's a bit expensive. So it's like you're gonna pay like 15 euros to get my hair relaxed. My goodness, 15 euros. You guys know how much. If you're Nigerian and you're watching me, you know how much that costs. You should calculate that and tell me how much that costs in Nigerian currency. So that being said, well, you can. A lot of people go to the salon, and sometimes you have your hair. You get your hair mishandled by the apprentice or whatever, whoever it is that is still learning, that's still new on the job. But right now, this is the best opportunity for you to do it all by yourself. So you can try play with your hair, and see the outcome. Okay, so I know that a lot of people are not team real hair relaxer. Some people are team natural hair. I am team hair relaxer. I used to be natural. I used to go natural. That I was natural for 1 year. Yeah, you heard me right. But I couldn't do it. Yeah, I tried my best, but I couldn't. So I gave up and I decided to relax my hair. Okay, so it's not a bad idea. So a lot of people don't just know how to don't just know how to control their hair or how to treat a natural hair. So I am the kind of person who doesn't know how to do it. Not that I know how to do it. I already got some tips, or I read lots of books, lots of stuff on the internet about how to maintain my natural hair, but I just couldn't do it. Okay, so it doesn't mean that I don't love my natural hair. Okay, so that being said, I'm not making this video just to talk about people who have natural hair and who do not. But I just know that lots of people are team natural and some people are team hair relaxers. Okay, so this is a video and it shows you step by step on how I got mine done by myself. So I hope you like it. So I started with parting my hair into 4 different parts. Excuse me, my voice cracks, but never mind. I hope it gets me through the video. So I parted my hair into 4 different parts, and used a hair band to hold them together. And it doesn't matter if they are neatly parted. Now the most important thing is that make sure you get uh, the same size. Yeah, and mind you, it must not always be the same size, but it's really good if you can get the same size. Yeah, and then the next thing I use is shea butter. I use the shea butter cream, or you can use shea butter cream. That's what I use here, or any other cream, baby cream, anything, oil. Just put it on your face so that your hairline will be saved, because the hairline is usually doesn't contain so much hair, so it's really important that you put it so that the chemical, the relaxer coming from the relaxer, does not really damage your skin, and the front will burn your skin. So, and the next thing I use the hair relaxer, Profectiv Mega Growth, and this is the one I use. I'm gonna put the name of the relaxer in the description so that you can find out, you can see it. So not just the relaxer, but the name of all the products that I used in this video. Okay, so I mix my relaxer, and next thing I do, I put it on my hair. I start from the back. Actually, I start from the back, and what I do from the back, I make sure I start from the root of each strand, like the pattern. I make sure I start from the root of corners of each pattern, so that then after putting the relaxer on the corners of each pattern, then I now pat the hair. I split the hair into tiny bits and make sure I put the relaxer in the middle, And that's the way I do it all the way up till that very hair, till that very pattern finishes. So and as you can see here, I really you can decide to use a hand, what is it called? Not a handshoe, sorry. You can decide to use a gloves. I couldn't find gloves, but I decided to get this one. I thought I had two at home, but turns out I just have one. So then the next thing I start with the other hair, with the other pattern. So I do it just the same way I did this other side. And in order to help me do that, I make sure I bend my hair so well so that I can get that, so that it can help me get the back properly. Else, and it's also important that you get that the tiny bits you get, the pattern will be tiny enough so that the relaxer can penetrate into the tiny hairs, into the tiny hairlines. Okay, so other people can decide to use a comb, a tiny comb, but I prefer to use my hand. I prefer to use my fingers because that's what works for me, and it doesn't waste much time. So I use it. Then the next thing, I also make sure I get the hairline at the back because they can be tangly sometimes. So I make them into a pony. And next thing, I always start with the front. So at the front, I do the same way. I get the root, the size of the pattern. So at the front, I make sure I make sure the relaxer doesn't touch the tiny hairline. So the tiny hairline, what I do is at the tiny hairline, I make sure the tiny hairline comes, my hairline comes at last. That's the last thing. That's the last thing I usually do. So as you can see, I part my hair just like I did at the back. So I do it. And then one thing you have to know is that if you're doing this, you have to be as fast as possible. For me, my hair is I have a really weak hair, and it's really it's really sometimes difficult for me to comb. And it's tiny, and because it's tiny, I decide to be fast enough so that my hair my hair doesn't burn easily. So that's why using a comb isn't an ideal for me. So using the hand is really faster for me, and as you can see in the video, it's really going well. So, and after doing that, after taking each strand, I make sure I massage them again. So as I am massaging them, just like I did at the back, using my fingers pulling my fingers deep into the roots of the hairs, so that the relaxer can also touch other places that it couldn't touch when I was other places that I couldn't reach where my hand was when I was patting it and putting it in the middle. So I do the same with the other side of the hair, with the remaining pattern. So this is and then just like I did on the other side, I also make sure that the hairlines are safe. So just like I was saying, my hair. Some people might say, okay, if you say you have a really soft hair, why put it on relaxer? Yeah, I put on relaxer because it's really convenient for me, and I've tried the journey of putting on my hair, having the natural hair for 1 year, and I couldn't do that. So I'm not good at maintaining my natural hair. So this is why relaxing my hair is the easiest way for me. And what I do it just 2 times. I do that just 3 times in a year. That's how often I relax my hair. So the last time I did that was in December, on the 1st of December, and now I'm doing this. So I make sure I do it every 4 months. So now I'm done with the last pattern. So I also make sure I massage it with my hands. Your hands is the best weapon you have in this case. So you don't need a comb. Ask me if you ask me if I'm asked to suggest, I'll suggest you don't use a comb. But if you think a comb is more convenient, will be more convenient for you, then use a comb. So the last thing I do is the hairline. I make sure I put the hairline as the last thing, as you can see there. So I make sure I touch the parts that weren't touched. So but the main thing is that even as you're doing it, you can miss some other parts. There are some parts on the hairline that you can miss while you're doing it. So next thing I do, I massage the hair. I massage each pattern really well, so that massaging the hair really helps my hair. It really helps the scalp. It's really healthy for your hair. So after massaging it, I suggest you start with the first strand, the first pattern where you started applying the relaxer, so it doesn't burn. So even if you start burning, it will start from the first one where you started doing it. So start from the pattern where you apply the relaxer, where you started applying the relaxer, and do it up to the last one where you applied. So, and after the massaging it helps you a lot, helps the hair a lot, like I've mentioned. So after that, I remove the handshoe, as we call it in Germany. So I remove the handshoe and use my fingers. I prefer to use my fingers to put the hairline because I have tiny hairlines. So next, I use a relaxer. This is Elvital relaxer. Is a L'Oreal product of L'Oreal. The next one is the conditioner. So these are the stuff I'm going to use to wash my hair. So you can see I am done. So, and when I'm done, after washing it off, I prefer to use a leave-in conditioner. So the leave-in conditioner helps my hair to relax really well. So I hope this video helps someone. Yeah. If you're in Germany or any part of the continent that is not Nigeria, I know that this video might be helpful to you, and I just hope it is helpful to you. Or I just hope that my step, or I tried my best in teaching you the steps to get it done, and you can see this is the outcome of mine. And please, if you're watching this video, if you're watching my channel for the first time, if you're onto my channel for the first time, please make sure you subscribe, and please make sure you give me a thumbs up on the video. Okay, thank you, bye.